There are a couple of filters that I don't mind showing you a little more detail on. One is called the Unsharp Mask, and its name kind of misleads you. What it really means is that you're masking unsharpness. It doesn't mean that you're going to make the picture more unsharp. And here's a file. I've provided a download for it, and I don't know whether you can see it. It's going to be tough. But if you download the file and have a look at it, you'll see that it's just a little out of focus. It's not very sharp. And so we want to sharpen it up a little bit. Well, they have moved things around a little bit. On some programs, you'll find it under Filter, and you'll see a whole section on sharpening. On this version, it's under Enhance, and near the bottom is Unsharp Mask. And here's what the Unsharp Mask window looks like. So at the top there is a preview of the picture. And if you have this check mark, the preview will also show up in the main screen. At the bottom there are three sliders. There's the amount of sharpening, the radius of the pixels that are getting sharpened, and the threshold, which is how much contrast between the pixels does Photoshop need before it invokes some unsharp mask. Here's what I kind of like to do with Unsharp Mask, is turn the amount up pretty high, leave the threshold at 0, and just play with the radius until you get something you're happier with. Now, this is not a perfect tool. You can take pictures that are slightly out of focus and fix them, but if it's really blurry due to motion or a problem with the lens, then it can only do so much. So why don't you find some of your own pictures and see what you can find out. See what you can play with. There's also, just to mention, there's Adjust Sharpness down here on this version, and this is a whole nother bear. I haven't really spent much time with it, but it looks interesting. So you have some amounts and radius again. Looks like a variation on Unsharp Mask, but you can have a go at that too. I'm going to revert. And also, under the Enhance menu, is Auto Sharpen. And in the new versions of Photoshop, this Auto Sharpen works quite wonderfully. I've quite enjoyed it. So there are three methods of sharpening up pictures if they're a little soft. Give them a try.